What's up, people? It's me, Connor from Catch 11, and today I'm going to talk about the Call of Duty Nazi Zombie story. I'm pretty sure this is most of it, but so here we go. So in the beginning, there and this was actually like a theory in the past that Russians and Nazis or Germans, I don't really know, uh, they were using this element that was from a couple of meteors that the element like they got from meters and aliens. The element was 115 and it can easily infect someone, and they thought they can make zombie warriors that can easily defeat their enemies in the war, but it goes horribly wrong, which it affects them. So in the first map, Nocturne Toten, as known as Night of the Undead, that is like the starting level, like the survival. But I'm gonna head on to like the two places, Verrucht and Nocturne Tone. Those were in Germany. So, well, Nocturne Tone was kind of like in Russia or Japan in the campaign. Like I don't really know. It's just that the zombies like kind of went overseas and like they just got there, and so the Marines, yeah, that's you play as the Marines. Okay, so you try to survive it, but in the third one, Shin Onuma, uh, this picture right here is in Shin Onuma. This is where the journey actually starts. So you get four characters: Tank Dempsey, Nikolai Belinsky, Takio, I forgot his last name, and Edward Richthofen. So we're gonna be talking about Richthofen because he's kind of like the main troll in this. Like he leads this team that they don't even know like what's going on. They just want to survive. But like Edward Richthofen's like he's focusing on his scientist's idea to like take over the world with the zombies. So if you have found the radios in the diaries or diaries, whatever you want to say, you would find radios that say like a test 6, text, I mean test 5, like all that. So I'm gonna explain. Okay, right now I'm gonna explain like how they got the dog, or also known as a hellhound. If I can find a picture of where is the so here. So how they came up with these hellhounds. So there's a there's like there's two radios that talk about they were testing teleportation with the teleportation or teleporter. So I really haven't played a lot, but I think they were like teleport machines. Here, we'll just call them teleporters. Okay. So yeah, they were like teleporters, and they wanted to test it. So they tested it out with a dog, and like when they try it, the dog explodes. No, literally it does. Like there's guts everywhere, and yeah. And they Edward Richthofen's assistant that was leading the whole group was Dr. Maxis. Richthofen's actually the assistant of Dr. Maxis. So Dr. Maxis has a daughter named Samantha, and a lot of you who play Nazi Zombies will be familiar with Samantha. Samantha is like a little girl that like she's kind of like a huge troll. She's like every time when you get a teddy bear, she like takes the mystery box away, all that. So like Samantha gets a dog named she names her Fluffy, and Fluffy has like lots of babies. No joke, they don't say like how many babies, but like I'm pretty sure there's a lot because there's a lot of hellhounds. And in the last radio, you hear that they try to test the teleportation with Fluffy, and when they try it, it actually goes wrong. It actually turns Fluffy into one of these, and like it's destroying everything. Like Samantha's like going like, "What have you done, Fluffy?" Like you can go look up the radio, but I don't want to right now because it would just waste my time. I'm sorry, but yeah. So you can go look up the radios. So they're all confused. Like Samantha's all confused. Like, what are you doing to Fluffy and all that? And Richthofen, he's like silently, like sneaky, and he locks the doors. Like he closes them, and then like what is it? Like he makes a barricade because you can hear like him like hammering down like wood to the doors. So Dr. Maxis and his daughter Samantha are trapped in the room with Fluffy. That's like destroying everything. And Richthofen, he teleports them. And it actually it injects the element 115 in Samantha, but Fluffy kills Dr. Maxis. So like I just got chills. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. And so that's kind of the story behind. Okay, so Shinonuma, like they go over there like to get a couple. Like they try to figure out like what element 115 is, and then they go to Dai-Rise or Dairies. And hang on, if I can get a picture of a perfect timing, Jada. Okay, so here is the picture of the teleporter they were testing with. So this is sort of the map of Dai-Rise. Like there's a couple of pictures of these. This isn't Dai-Rise. Sorry. What the heck is this? Okay. So we're gonna head back to this. Okay. So they go from Shinonuma to here. They get there by teleporting. Shinonuma was in Japan or China. I really don't know. I think it was in Japan. Yeah, it was in Japan. And they teleport here to Germany by using this teleport. They teleport to Dai-Rise or Dairies. And it actually doesn't explain how they got there. They just like in the trailers it just like it makes them sound like they just teleported there. And they try to like figure out like what the heck is going on. They teleport to I will be right back. And they teleport to Kinder Do Toten, which is in the Call of Duty Black Ops. Because how they got here, when you spawn, like when you start the round on here, like when you start the game, you teleport right here, like right here is the teleport on the key. I have never seen this thing before, but this is so cool. So like right here is a teleport where you start. There's a teleport there and there's the pad. So you can tell that they got teleported there. And the next map, which is 5, it actually doesn't occur in this. It's just the future type. So we're gonna head back. Okay. And the next map is Ascension. So we're gonna go get a picture right here. We have a picture of Ascension, and they teleport here to like this is in Russia, and this is like a highly nuclear powered rocket. So they have to like in the beginning it goes, please help me. She's getting closer. The rocket must be repaired, so we have to go repair this rocket before like Samantha gets there. So like she can mess everything up. Like she could put a part of like element 115 in this, so like if like they launch that rocket with it, like everything goes loose. Like, the whole world's infected. But so they teleport there, like they fix up everything. Like they don't get any new evidence about it. They just try to fix up the job there. So, and we are heading to the next picture right. This is the new map for after Ascension. It's called Call of the Dead, and this was actually supposed to be a movie where it's a zombie apocalypse. It's from George A. Romero. So if you know that George A. Romero, you might know like what's going on. So like this place has a element 115, all around it. So like one of the zombie actors, they didn't know there was an actual zombie there. So these four are trying to like help out Richtofen and all of them. And hold up, I think I got a better picture. Yep, that's kind of a better picture. Okay, so it's like a Richtofen tank. I mean, like all of them except these four here. They're trapped in this chamber that they teleported in, and they can't get out. So these four up here are movie stars. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Michael Rooker, George. Wait, no. Sorry, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I really remember two names, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Michael Rooker, but I really don't know their two names. I forgot. So like they're trying to fix up everything, and if you explore around them, the whole reason that the Element 115 was here is because of this boat that was carrying the Element 115. So it crashes here, and then like the cargoes that was carrying it like spreads out all over this. So that is how Call of the Dead became infected. So heading to the next picture. So we're to the next picture. This is Shangri-La, a kind of Mayan temple thing. And how like we are here is because they teleported Richtofen and all of them here, except those movie stars. So they have to grab a meteor here, and they go to a place that I am pretty sure nobody was like expecting it, but so like there was a meteor, they had to get it, so they get it, and then they go to a place that nobody thought that they would go to, and we are heading to the next picture. Moon. So when Richtofen and then when they grab the meteor, they teleport to the moon, or they teleport to Area 51, and then they go into the teleporter and they teleport here. So why they are on the moon is because they have like they have 3 rockets that Dr. Maxis needed all of them to. They needed them to fire it, and the rockets are like filled with the Element 115. So you can release Samantha out, which like it makes her free, but it actually doesn't affect anything. You just get to look, like you just get to like look how like she looks. She just wears a dress and a teddy bear. That's it. Black hair. Done. So, and then when you go through like all that to launch the rockets, this was everything messed up. You blow up Earth. Yes, when the rockets launch, they go to Earth and blow up. I couldn't find a picture, but I just found this. So when you release, like when you launch the rockets, it goes to Earth and explodes Earth, which releases Element 115 all over the Earth. And that's how it starts. Black Ops 2 zombie adventure. So I really don't know like how dairies and all that, but I just don't like go after that because I don't like find interest in it. I just like it's all just survival. That's it. So the Black Ops 2 part is just survival. There's no story to it. So see you guys later. Peace.